Okay, and welcome back, everybody. Hello. We are. Why is there a waypoint here? Did I? Did I put a waypoint here? Sure. So, as you can see, it's sort of nothing's changed, but everything's changed. So, I just made more endo flames, and I just got a really basic, endo flame setup. So basically, the open crate drops stuff onto the pressure plate. When the pressure plate's activated, it turns off this torch, which turns on this torch, which locks the hopper. So it won't put anything else into the open crate. So this basically then just has this on top of it. Ooh, just has a barrel on top of it. So it will take from the barrel. And that basically just, so once the endo flames eat up, obviously it disappears, that then turns off, turns that on, turns that off, unlocks the hopper. And it basically just, obviously I need to keep this full, but it does the job. Up here we did have the munch stew, which takes like leaves, and it does a lot of mana, but it just wasn't, it wasn't. It's too much awkwardness. Now this, once you get more automation and stuff, like once you actually get further on, this is a very helpful one to have, but it doesn't work for me right now. So we are now moving on more, because the next thing, we'll get into what in there looked like in a second. The next thing we really need to be doing, oh no, what one is it in? Is it a new? Nope. Where is it? I don't, I need the Terra Steel thing. Terra Steel? Terra Steel. So, we got there in the end. We need to be making Terra Steel. So, basically, I need to make this thing, which I've got sitting in the barrel. And that's what I, like, actually put stuff on to make the Terra Steel. And I need to make this underneath it. So I'm gonna, if I visualize this, and I want it in the ground. Okay, it will not let me see it in the ground. But I do want it in the ground. Okay, if I put... This is stuff that, like, I'm placing it down to get started, and then I'll probably, you know, make a much nicer version of it. So let's honestly just have it, because I need to have it in view of the mana pool. So, like, us, honestly, place it right there. So, the first things we need to do is we need to make this. So that goes in there. They go on top. Ooh, I don't know actually which way around they go. Oh, lag. Oh, it's because I don't have it in my inventory. There we go. And then lapis, and then living rock. So basically we just get rid of... I'm putting it into the ground, I'm not having it above ground. So it basically just goes like so. And that goes on top. And then we're gonna get rid of you. So then we have to put mana diamond, mana steel, and a mana pearl onto this little plate. And that will get me Terra Steel. But to make one Terra Steel, it is like half of a mana pull. So like, you need a lot of mana to just make a single Terra Steel ingot. I also actually don't have any, I only have one diamond. But I don't actually have any thingies with me right now. Ender pearls, which is how I get the extra thing that I need. So I did... Why is our raid starting? I mean, I know I have Fantastic. A raid has just started. I know I had the raid thingy, but is there villagers here? I just wanted to come get some ender pearls. Corrupted pearl. Scary. Okay, we might be distracted. I might need to do this raid. Please may they don't spawn in my house. Oh, they're above me. I was gonna be like, that sounds like they're in my house. I have to kill them. Run. I need at least 2 terrasteel ingots to make the portal, which is the next thing, but it's been so long since I've done this, and I don't know what the portal block is. And I can't see it in the book yet because I haven't done the terrasteel, if that makes sense. I don't think so anyway. No, I'll get there. Anyway. So, this obviously is not half a pull of mana. But I did make 2 tablets. I might also need to get you out of the way. And I think I need to get you out of the way. Because I think I need to set you to there. And I think you just automatically pull from there. Like, it's not going to right now because there's nothing to pull. So if I flip this, so then it will take from the mana tablets. It's all about to get to dark. And I already have a bloody raid, so I would like to sleep. So if I... Sparks! I completely forgot about Sparks. Fantastic. We got literally nothing. Okay. So I think we need to do the sparks, and I've just wasted those 3 items. Love that. Sparks. So if I place a spark on you, and then a spark on you, so I don't need this at all. And then I do this. Please. Please, I beg. This is half a mana pull. Oh, that is... Oh, Jesus Christ, that is so much faster. Okay. Should have just done that from the very beginning. If only I could read. That's doing so much more. Yeah, the other thing never did that. And now we have Terra Steel. Okay. Yeah, that was way quicker. Yeah, and that took. So yeah. That makes so much more sense because I was like, why is this going like the same thing? Like it's meant to take half a mana pool. It's because I'm dumb. So now we have the Terra Steel ingot. Make up the portal, but I also need to have my mana stuff better. So I'm going to work on that. And I'll be back probably when I have the portal, just to quicken this all up, you know? I've been getting carried away. So I've done this. I think it is lopsided, but it will do for now. So I just wanted to make it look like a little bit of a like arch area, and obviously I need to plant more flowers. So this is just the little apothecary bit, so like, you know, making the thingy flowers and stuff like that. That's just here. Underneath there's actually a sink, so then I don't have to keep like running away to go get it. It's just underneath it. And then if we go back here, it brings us down here to this room. So I'm currently building it, but I want to have like, this is like the entrance room, and then it goes off into like its other little rooms. I shouldn't really bump into the mill too much because it is at a different level, but we will see. But yeah, so then I'll have like the portal area and stuff, because obviously the mana's gonna need to fly around down here, so I can't have anything. I can't have it like too far away from each other. But this is what I've been up to, and it's taking much longer than I thought. Yeah, so I will, hopefully in the next time you see this, and you see me, we'll be done. So I might have got a little carried away. So as you've previously seen, this is the little entryway into our Botania. And it's just the flowers, pedestal, sink. Obviously I got a little chest here for making stuff. I need to make more of the flower bone meal stuff, but we'll get there. And then we have, I mean, you can literally see where some mana's going. And then we'll go down. I don't know how I make waypoints. We go down, and this is our little Botania area. It kind of is giving spaceship. I like it. Anyway, so this is just wall of chests, just to have for ease. The book, little space for my wand to go when I want it. I have made the portal, and I've made the pylons, and these are full. These are full mana pools. And then in here, I just have 2 Endoflame set up, so like these all go to here, and these ones all go to here. I actually am nearly out of fuel sources for these, so I'm hoping what I've made is enough, because I don't actually have I actually don't have a like completely renewable fuel source. Like I don't have a tree farm or anything. I really should get some automation up and running. I feel like that is something that I should do. And then I've got my pure daisies back there. I think this has turned out pretty cute. And then obviously I can go off back here if I need to. But this is kind of cute. So then obviously one of these has that as a wee spark to go over here. And then I have these. So I also have 2 basically full tablets, because this needs a lot of power when it first opens. I'm hoping it just has a lot of power. I'm hoping it is less than 2 mana pools, because I don't have I just have the mana pull and a tablet, which I think is about half of a mana pull. So like that is 1.5 mana pulls. And I don't know if I have enough to go. Do I want to waste this mana? You know what? There's only one way to find... This also needs to stay open. You know what? Only one way to find out. Oh. Okay. That needed a lot far less mana than I thought it did. Fantastic. So I threw that in there because it now is upgraded, so I get Elfheim things. They thank you for providing knowledge of the world. Trading partner in person, blah blah blah. So then this is where I find out, okay, if I put living wood, then I get dream wood. And then I can make dream wood like stuff. Mana steel 2 mana steel get me Elementrum. Thingy gets me the pixie dust, that gets me a dragonstone. Quartz gets thingy quartz, mana glass, gets elfin glass. And then all of this is sort of to then make the Gaia, which I need a beacon for. So like I am not even close to getting that because I have not even made a... I've not fought a wither. I have not done that. I don't even think I have enough every word has left my brain. I don't think I even have enough wither skulls to fight a wither. There we go. But yeah, so then this way I can get... You know what, let's just chuck in half of those. I thought I had... Oh yeah, I do. Chucking half of that. Chucking half of that. I don't think the mana powder does anything. So if I... There we go. Throw in those. And then throw in those. So I should get 16? Yes. Beautiful. What does it actually want me to do? Okay, I don't feel like I did claim you, but whatever. Mana to materialize ore in nearby rock. Rare to appear left often. Okay, so this is just a way to have like a farming thing. The Guardian Gaia is a tough foe. I'll need to prepare well. The ritual summon the Guardian is detailed. Yes, so then at this point it's just getting ready to do that. And that is by doing some of these sort of things, like making the rings, doing that sort of stuff. Manufactured. Funny enough, my enchantments. It's been so long since I did Botania. I'm struggling to really understand where I'm at, but it's all good. I will definitely get there. But yeah, I think I might just leave this one here. It's a very short episode again. The issue when I do these sort of things like Botania is there's so much of just sitting around. Like, so much of this was just me just AFK waiting for mana to spawn in. Now that I have this portal, I should be able to actually make a far better mana setup. One that might actually have a more renewable source that I can just kind of leave it, which is definitely what I need, but I need the portal first to make it. So, if I'm right, hopefully. So, jeez, every time. But I'm very happy with this little build. I'm glad I didn't just leave it as a... Much like how... Oh yeah, ignore the leaves. Much like how the crate stuff's just kind of abandoned. I'm trying to actually build the little areas that I need. Obviously, I needed that windmill for my crusher, so I made a oh, jeez. We're just gonna... I'm getting attacked. We're just gonna... Haha. Sucks to suck, kid. We're just gonna hide in here. But yeah, I like having the little areas, but I definitely think there's a couple things that I definitely feel I should be working towards. One is I should be working towards actually getting like a storage system up and running. But my main issue with that is the storage system that it has is the ME stuff basically. Like a lot of none of these really have like the terminals. So I do have to do tech stuff, and I have the issue that obviously that stuff is like the applied energistics. Like the crystals that I need are just not well, sorry, they're growing, but the annihilation planes aren't working, and I still need to test that out, and I really think that I should. But again, with a lot of stuff like this, it's a lot of prep to get there. So the episodes sort of tended to be a bit shorter because I don't feel like you need to sit and just watch me AFK, you know? But thank you. Ooh, anyway, I'm getting completely sidetracked. See, I think that this simply magics. Magnets. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you really liked it, maybe even subscribe. Let me know how you are with Botania. I think I fought Gaia. I don't think I ever won, but I think I fought them a couple of years ago. So I'm definitely gonna need to better armor and things, you know? Need to be a lot more just automation, all that wee fun little things. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!